Hi, good afternoon. It's May 16th, 2023, day 6 of my journey to weight loss. Well, yesterday I got in about 6 laps in the pool, 20 minutes in steam room, and stretching. And after that, I went and made my way towards West Mountain to go and collect my Ozempic. And I did a little wandering around, got some workouts in the steps, transferring bus, LRT. So it was pretty good sweat. To me, it is important I lose the excess weight I have. I also want to explain a little about myself. I'm 38, I weigh 528 pounds, I have 7 children, 3 different baby mamas. 2 of my children aren't biologically mine, my stepchildren. However, I've raised them since they're, my youngest one, Sam, was 6 months when I met him. My stepson, Owen, he was about 4 years old when I met him. That was my third relationship, with my third partner. And currently I'm single. I've separated. Former partner has went on to a different path, as have I. It's a big thing about separation. A lot of people, not being native, other race, tell them you have 3 baby mamas, and they're like, whoa. It's like, but you learn more about your culture. Like in my culture, separation's normal. It's part of the history we went through as Indigenous. So I don't want to get right down into that category. If some of you are interested in stuff like that, you'll learn all that if you go through wellness programs. I'm not just talking about like treatment. I haven't really, I went through men's wellness through Samson Cree Nation. It's a 28-day program in Pigeon Lake. We did sweats twice a week. Every Sunday and Wednesday we had our sweats. I met a lot of other people that shared stories of the roads they've been down in their journey, and it was nice. It was good. I think this is a very important step for me right now. I've, like I said, all my hardships are behind me. However, that doesn't mean that everything's perfect in my life right now. I'm living off social assistance right now. That's my only source of income. I'm renting a room off a relative of mine, which I'm very thankful for, and and she doesn't charge me much for a month. She knows what struggle I'm going through right now, and other than that, I'm just going day by day. I'm not worried. Throughout my journey, I've met several elders and other people, and one thing I've been told a lot is not to worry. A lot of us worry most times for nothing, and you gotta remember, if you're somebody that believes in God or a creator, whoever you believe in, they're always listening. So they didn't bring you out into this world to worry. Just follow those signs. Follow what's given to you every day. Because eventually, if you're not doing something you don't want to do, it's gonna lead you to finally saying to yourself, I had enough. I'm tired of this. Little that most of us know when we say that, somewhere around that time, you come to an understanding. The one thing though is don't turn to alcohol or drugs when you said you had enough. Just continue feeding the pain when you do that. I know, I've done it, done it. Alcohol, drugs, past life. So, in order for me to set forward in the goals I have in mind, my first step's to drop a lot of weight. And not just, once it's dropped, that's it. Start maintaining, and, I'm going to gain a little bit of weight. Well, shit, I might as well start hitting the gym for a month again. No, I can't think that way no more. It's got to be part of my life. My lifestyle, just simply same as brushing your teeth, it's a daily routine. I mean, look at how many of us are obese. Maybe not extreme like my weight, but yeah, it's you get what I mean. So I really enjoyed hearing about my history of being Indigenous. I hope one day it just becomes normal, every day, and I don't know what I didn't know that I know now. I get stared at quite a bit wherever I go in the city. No matter who it is, they stare at me. And most people that stare at me though is people that aren't Indigenous. Like Somalians, Pakis, Chinese, Caucasian, Italian, all other races except Indigenous. They stare at me, and sometimes I used to get irritated and just stare hard back at them and what the F you looking at? It's hard to, it's rude to stare, I used to think. But now, I realize they don't know much about our culture. They don't know much about Indigenous culture, so I start thinking maybe they're staring at me because they're curious. They only know what they've heard in public or from the news or wherever their source may be, but they don't know the true history that we have. Maybe some do, and they feel really sorry for our culture. Anyway, that's the way I think about it, as part of positive thinking. Can't always be negative, and, negative never got somebody anywhere. So, I guess my biggest commitment, well, not I guess, I mean, my biggest commitment's my family. Even though we're separated and not together, I always tell myself every day, if you don't work on yourself, you're not going to get your family back. If you don't work on yourself, you're going to slowly wither away and eventually die. I don't want my children thinking of me that way. I don't want them thinking, everyone asks them, how was your dad? Like, how was he? I never got to know him. I don't want them thinking, it's like, oh, well, my dad's was pretty cool. He was a nice guy. He had a big heart. I don't know what happened. I think he was depressed and gained a lot of weight, and he died from a heart attack. He probably would have been a really good man today if he took care of himself. I don't want my kids thinking that when they get older and they have their own mindset for themselves. I want them to be proud of me. I want them to have a good history background share amongst people that they love or they interact with. I want them to be able to talk to me and tell me whatever bothers them, and me to able to hear and listen to where they're coming from and have some really good wisdom and knowledge I can share with them. So gotta love yourself. I love myself. I always get ashamed when I see my pictures and people want to take snap photos with me, and I don't give that smile. I was always told to have a nice smile and everything, but deep down inside, and I was ashamed of myself, guilty, and a lot of things bothered me. Well, day 6. I hope my words are helping some people, I hope I'm really relating to whatever you're going through. Because, it's about me, what I'm doing, what I commit myself to. But for you gotta do the same. Doesn't mean that other people don't enjoy your company, and not everyone's all selfish. We've all been through depression when isolation happened due to COVID. So just start learning more about yourself. Love yourself. Take the time to heal. Kisagit and Kakiao. I love you all.